How are you feeling now?
I feel better having just talked it out. And that's what we just talked about. Like, say what you feel so that you can put it out in the ether, and then you can start to move on from it.
Yeah, like, because if you hold in whatever, it's basically what's called a resentment.
It's like you're spiritually constipated, hun.
Yeah, and also, like, what is resentment? Everything is, oh, it's angry, it's anger. No, resentment means to refeel.
Ooh.
So it means to refeel, refeeling, sentiment. It's like, I gotta get it. You can get it up there. The Latin word for it is like sentiment. So refeeling. It's the resentiment, and it's not always anger.
It doesn't really necessarily mean anger.
It could be refeeling of hurt feelings.
Mm-hmm.
You're not angry, you're hurt. So you keep refeeling.
You feel taken advantage of again.
And if you don't deal with it, and if you don't see it in a new light, it's going to happen again, because guess what? What are we doing here? Hi, welcome to Soul School. That's what we're doing here. We're expanding our soul.
Well, because you can't relive it, because we don't have a goddamn fucking time machine, people, okay? Because you can't go back and do it again, then if you don't see it in a new light, you're just going to be reliving.
You're going to have to learn the lesson. Like, okay, well, we said, like, what are we going to talk about this minute? But as you say that, it does bring up something in my head. We chose to come to school. We chose to come to Earth School.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And so why did we come to Earth School? We came to expand our soul. That's why we're in Soul School. And so, how do you do that? You don't just come here and like start just hanging around. You got to be real disciplined.
Yeah,
you got to be really disciplined. And so, what are your disciplines like right now?
Okay.
Let's talk about food. Like, I haven't eaten today.
Okay. So number one with food for me is I have to prepare it. I have to make a plan. Okay, take the word prepare. Not everyone has time. I have to make a plan. My job, sometimes I'm really busy and sometimes I have a lot more time. So that plan is going to look different. Okay. I have to know that I have food in my fridge that's already ready for me to eat when I get home if I'm going to have a busy day.
So that means you have to shop.
Yeah, I have to shop. So as far as food is concerned, like, I just know what works for my body and I just buy within that. And it's not like, oh, I feel like this tonight. I don't go by my feelings.
Okay, good. So that's what it is. So this is why I wanted, maybe Anthony can get that thing I sent in our group chat, pop it up. It's a post I saw and I wanted to talk about it. I don't know if you read it because I did send it, but you had a busy day. The most dangerous lie in human history isn't about food.
Okay.
And you and I are a lot of food obsessed, right? We're type 2s. We've talked about the body dysmorphia.
Yeah,
I've kind of accepted.
I've been told that more recently I've been told that I'm a food shamer. I'm a food shamer on people.
There you go.
I guess
and what does that mean to people? That's be like, we're all eating pizza, but Jess doesn't eat it. So she go, ew, that's gross. Like, don't do that shit. It's rude. Keep your mouth shut. No one wants to hear.
Don't ask me why I'm not eating it.
Well, then, can you think of a more helpful answer?
Yeah, it could be kinder.
There you go. Because I've been invited to Scottish people when they're serving haggis. I'm not like, oh my God.
Oh God,
they love haggis.
They love that, yeah.
And so do you down under people. You Aussies love the Vegemite. Have you ever had Vegemite?
No.
You don't want it. Okay, but again, people love it. And
okay, I'm going to read this. The most dangerous lie in human history isn't about food. It's not about medicine. It's about sleep. For 200,000 years, humans didn't sleep 8 hours. That number was actually invented in 1938 by a mattress company.
Pause there. This is why I want to talk about it, because we've been told all these things about food. You and I have
this better be good, because I haven't read it.
You and I know it's good you're reading it now, so I can give commentary in between, because we're so food obsessed, and we got a lot of food addicts on our thing, body dysmorphia. We got a lot of people.
All of us in this room are food addicts and body dysmorphics.
But go deeper about a mattress company called Simmons Beauty Rest inventing the sleep theory. Keep going.
Before the campaign, the average human slept in 2 shifts. Historians call it biphasic sleep. You would sleep for 4 hours, wake up for 2, then sleep for another 4. During that 2-hour window, people would pray, have sex, write, think, and connect with their families.
Okay, pause. So pause. Think about that. Now, if you wake up in the middle of the night, you're like, oh my God, I've got insomnia.
I need to take a pill.
I need to take a pill. Like, this is where I'm going with this lie about sleep. Think about it. And then now we're hearing like, well, if you wake up at 3 a.m., that's the bewitching hour. No, that's that's the sleep patterns. They have so programmed. You see how deep, that's what we're trying to do here in Soul School.
Yes.
We're trying to wake you up. 3 hours of work, 3 hours of 8 hours of work, 8 hours in between scattered out about stress and play, and a full 8 hours of sleep. And if you don't live this
something's
slave
wrong
life,
with you.
that's called prison.
Yeah.
So go deeper, keep reading.
Some of the greatest works in human history were created in that sacred middle window. Oh, it's true.
Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night and felt his love stick on your back?
Yes, yes. And I've been able to connect and just love stick.
Like, that's the best. Like, so, but don't do that. I've got insomnia. Honey, turn over, go to sleep. I got to get up in the morning. Meanwhile, this is the time not to have sex, to make passionate love, to do energy exchange. Yeah, I mean, go deep on that.
To do creative, like what it just said, some of the best works in history have been created at night. Everything's quiet. You're with God.
There's a silence.
Mm-hmm.
And then think about that. You do what you need to do. You get up. You're not going to the fridge. You're not grabbing your phone.
You don't need to put on Netflix.
You don't need to put on Netflix and chill. You don't need to go. You're literally you're getting out your pen and paper. You're writing. You're thinking. Maybe, I mean, I don't even practice my harp enough. Maybe that's a good time to get up and practice my harp.
You should.
I should, but I live with grandma and now I've got Adam Starseed in the basement, so it's not going to be too helpful. Not that it's loud, but you understand.
So Shakespeare wrote most of his plays between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. during his second wake period. Mozart composed entire symphonies in what he called the God hours.
You see why this was like, we're going to do a little short episode now today. And so this is really important about sleep. Sleep and go deeper, rest, because everyone has been conditioned by Simmons' beauty rest, right?
Mm-hmm.
That we need these I heard Drake sleeps on a $5 million mattress. Okay. Like, I mean, like, this is not necessary.
Mm-hmm.
We need rest. And if you're not sleeping 8 hours solid through the night, you don't need Ambient. Is it Ambient?
Ambient, yeah. And that's a crazy drug.
But I'm sober.
You see? Those are crazy side effects.
And these side effects are nuts. We talked about that recently, about the side effects of stuff.
So then the Industrial Revolution needed workers on a fixed schedule.
There we go. The slave mentality.
Can't run a factory on biphasic sleep. So they hired a psychologist named Dr. Nathaniel Kleitman to prove that 8 consecutive hours was the biological standard.
We've just
been lied to about everything.
This is why we're here today. This little episode will be just like more like unraveling of the deep lie,
because more is going to be revealed,
because they proved those COVID injections were 100% effective,
and now we're gonna get Lyme disease and
and they proved Dr. Fauci, and we're gonna play that one day on this and clip it in. I like how you do the overlays, Anthony. Thank you. I wouldn't know what to do with that, but there's a clip and I can send it where Dr. Fauci, and maybe I'll send it now, he's literally saying if you stand next to a child with AIDS or a person with AIDS, you will catch it, or somebody, just through air transmission.
We may be starting to see, as we're seeing virtually as the months go by, other groups that can be involved, and seeing it in children is really quite disturbing.
When you say other close contact, give me some examples.
Well, for example, if the close contact of a child is a household contact, perhaps there will be a certain number of cases of individual who are just living with and in close contact with someone with AIDS or at risk of AIDS, who does not necessarily have to have intimate sexual contact or share a needle, but just the ordinary close contact that one sees in normal interpersonal relations.
So when I was a baby, my mom worked at the Bloor Street Diner, and she had all of these gay friends. She was very, she is very beautiful and very light and fun, and she was around a lot of gay guys. She was a fruit fly, as we call it.
Or a fag hag, as I like to call it.
You could say a fag hag. I like to say
Although
a fruit
one
fly.
of my gays fired me for that because he's too young. He's so sensitive.
He's so fucking sensitive. Anyways, and my mom's friends came to visit, in the hospital when I was a baby in 1988. So you can imagine the peak of AIDS. And they said, well, she goes, go hold her. And they said, are you sure? And my mom said, of course. Hold her. And she was an ally to these people. And she was at their bedside when their own families wouldn't even, I love you, Mom. When they wouldn't even go into the hospitals with them. And Dr. fucking Fauci was behind that.
I know.
And he was behind this.
You see that euphoric recall you went into your mom? I see you tearing up because normally she eats your soul. And that's what we need to do is everybody just right now went into euphoric recall, not morbid reflection.
Oh, yes.
Okay, because we can do a lot of morbid reflection
but
around.
But it's not helpful.
It's not helpful.
No.
So we remember those things and we remember how great that was. And so like all what we're talking about, the sleep thing or the food, how it's 6 meals a day.
We're talking about they lied to us. That's what we're talking about. They lied to us about everything.
Everything. And so we're all love. We're all special. If you wake up in the middle of the night, that's okay. That's normal. If you
your pen, put your pen and paper next to your bed, journal, talk to God.
That's right.
Read some Psalms, listen to some meditation. Just do something with it.
Well, again, about sleeping, we were really trained. This is really sad. And I hope my moms are listening to this, all the mommies, and you're going to be a mom soon. We're all praying over your womb and my daughter's womb.
Don't start fucking rumors, man.
Okay.
Jesus.
But we just got to plan it, okay? We shouldn't even have a husband.
The guy I'm seeing is watching this guy have a fucking heart attack.
We're honest. Remember, we said we're going to be an honest podcast.
Last time he listened and he said that you called him an ogre, and I said, no, she wasn't referring to you.
No,
and there was confusion, and I had to provide the transcript.
Then don't listen to the podcast if you're sensitive, dude. Or call me and we'll work a really strong program together.
Yeah, you two would really
go well man. Together. Don't say that. Nothing's personal. Now again, I forgot what I was going to say. My menopause. You can't do that.
I know.
I need my script. I need a pen and paper.
I know. We said that we would do things in the middle of the night when we wake up, like pen to paper with God.
Yeah, we did say that. And we said, this was the other lie, the 6 small meals a day and all these, everything that we've been lied to. Everything's a lie. Like, you name one thing.
I can name everything. There's too many things to name.
I love this big lie. You have to go through someone to get to God. Go deep.
I went to C3 Church. There's this really lovely girl that my other friend introduced me to, and I'm really grateful for her for many, many reasons. And she wanted to meet me at C3 Church, which is a church that they do a lot of singing. And
I know
a lot of young
party.
people.
It's a rave.
There's a lot of like tattooed people. There's a lot of like.
My friend goes there to pick up chicks.
Yeah, it seems a little bit meat-uppy. It seems a little meaty.
My friend goes there to pick up chicks, not find God.
Okay, and it was great. But there's a lot of. Give us your money. There was a lot of it weaved into the sermon. No. I'm like with God, and then I'm like, it's like when you're about to come, and then you're like, whoa, this is taking me out of it. I'm like with God, and then all of a sudden he's like, and don't be afraid to give 10% of your income.
They put it up on the Jumbotron screen about 10% of your income. I've been to C3. Listen, you guys are awesome. We're not knocking you.
No, but
I'm just saying that the spirituality and material do not mix, and that's why churches fail.
Because what you said is. There's a lie going on that you need to go through someone to get to God. Like, I don't need to go and sign up and then give my money over to someone to get to God. That's ridiculous.
Well, I love that radical Jew named Jesus, okay? And so Yeshua, there weren't J's back then, people. Look who wrote the Bible, Martin Luther, that text they use. This guy was not good, okay? Like, if you understand why the Bible was canonized, but if you go back to the history of this radical Jew named Yeshua, he came because he wanted to close all the churches, man. He walked in, he threw up the tables and said, not in my Father's house. You're not going to get money. He said anywhere. Remember what he told his people, go out with nothing. This guy didn't want everyone sitting on collecting money, hiding children beneath the Roman Catholic Church, where all that. I'm not starting rumors. Do the research yourself and go deep. Go deep.
Go deep on it.
Deep.
Do your own. That's what I like to say. Do your own research. People that you're preaching stuff. Oh, I got the word preached used at me. Oh, the word preached was used at me 1,000 times in this long text the other day.
You're passionate.
And I preach. I should preach about a damn thing. I am what I am. I'm so honest about it. I'm honest to a T on a public fucking platform.
Listen, you people. You would never tell a quiet person to be more loud. They would never tell a quiet person, you know, you need to be loud. You need to be more outgoing. You need to come out of that mousy energy.
The waitress didn't hear you. You had to say it 5 times. Can you speak up? Because she's literally got a fucking job to do. You would never say that to a quiet person.
But to a loud person, it's like, can you be quiet? Shh. Shh. It's like, we're all different. And that's what makes up the mosaic of the human experience. Like, stop comparing, stop telling, stop dictating, and basically stop playing God.
Stop playing God. Quit playing God.
It
Because you
doesn't
have
work.
no idea what God's plan is. So your opinion or your advice is not needed here because everything's already been decided. You're not going to move the chess pieces of anyone's life by giving your opinion.
No. And we all know the standard tagline, opinions are like assholes. We all have one. And if you don't have one, oh, I know you probably have the colostomy bag. I was like, what do you do if you don't have one? But everyone does have one. Thank God.
Thank God.
It's just a really crazy time. So like our friends, what are you going to walk away with this week? Do not have an opinion outside of yourself. We said speak for my statements last week.
Speak for my
I think.
statements.
But that was last week.
But you know what? Remind everyone again, because it's a good one. Speak for my statements.
Oh, here's another one. Don't believe the lie. If you are up and you're not sleeping right, you will eventually get a good night's sleep, but you're so stressed about not sleeping that you're not getting up. Have the bubble bath. Make love with your partner in the middle of the night. This is where I was going earlier about sleeping in the bed. I want to watch the time. I know we got to get out of here soon, and I was doing a shout out for the moms, is co-sleeping. My son never slept in a crib, in a bassinet. He always slept in my bed. And my kids are 12 years apart. And my daughter kept saying, you're going to ruin this guy. Like, you're going to turn him into a weirdo. Well, Haley, I haven't seen your brother in 4 months, okay? Like, and he lives 5 minutes from me. But I'll tell you, that boy is so independent, so solid, because he slept with me, my circadian rhythm, my heartbeat. He slept in that bed till he was 8, and it was great.
Aww.
You know, and then Haley's like, you're going to ruin him forever. He's 21, has his own apartment, and is having hot monkey sex with a girlfriend. So he's okay. He lives with it worked out. So co-sleep family, don't listen to what they say about putting the Ferberizing. You know, they say put the baby in the other room. Don't feed, let them cry themselves to sleep. No, go in and hold your baby. Put them in the room. Hold your husband when he's being weird. Cuddle him, spoon him.
Yeah.
Get up in the middle of the night if he's up in the middle of the night. If one of the babies isn't sleeping, have them come in your room and sleep in your bed. Like, there's all these different things. There's no...
that you can do other than just fight sleep.
There's no right or wrong. The moral of the story is dig deeper because, again, as we said, everything you've been told is a lie.
Mm-hmm. But the answer is actually right inside of you. So you got to get real quiet to hear it. And a really good time to get really quiet is between the hours of 1 and 3 a.m. or whatever the fuck they said that we just
it could be 2 and 4 because that's what they said. 1 and 3. I'm awake between 2 and 4. No, well, it could be anything. There is, and maybe this is a great place, and we can segue into it. Next episode would be, there is no such thing as time. Even though I was fighting for time last episode, like I can't get more time, but as my boyfriend gently reminded me, there is no such thing as time. Yeah. It's all an illusion.
Timelines are collapsing. I don't know if it was 5 minutes ago or 5 hours ago. It feels the same to me.
That's it.
That's it.
Grateful.
Grateful.